field. It's Taiwan Jones back deep for the kickoff. Nick Novak ready to kick it away to start today's game. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Out of the University of Virginia, quarterback Matt Schaub. First down coming up. Schaub's lined up. Two tight ends set. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. That's a gain of 6.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd and 3. Jones-Drew has it out of the eye. Johnson's all over the ball carrier. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Again, they'll lean on him. Greeny's there to make the stop.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Let's go.
First down at the 32. The Raiders will run it again. Jones-Drew is tackled down. As we look at the defense, you've got to beware of Dwight Freeney in this one.
Dwight Freeney, the thing that stands out about him, he has the greatest spin move in NFL history. I sit there and I just can't wait to see it every game.
The Raiders have it at the 34. That brings the play to an end.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up. Jones-Drew's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Jones-Drew is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Matt Schaub has it under center. First down at the 43. They're going to stay on the ground. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Schaub's back in shotgun formation, and that'll probably go as a drop.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback will throw it to you.
3rd down and 4. Play action. Intercepted. He stacked up at that point. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers, we know about him throwing the football down the field. He's very good at that, but he does a wonderful job of finding short receivers and putting the football right on the money.
Rivers has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Dan picks up about 3. And Antonio Gates was a college basketball player at Kent State, made it to the Elite Eight, got it to the NFL, and became a guy that almost changed the position at tight end.
I'd say he's helped change the position, no doubt. Fast, big, great hands, just like he had in basketball. The last couple years, he has slipped a little because of injuries, but healthy, still one of the best.
Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. Split backfield here. Third and short. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Max is just not an outside rusher, Lou. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down here. Offense lines up here. The give out of the eye. And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd and 3 after that last carry.
Let's go.
Gets the handle here. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
They hand it off to him again. Butler's there to make the tackle.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
First down and 10. Has a catch for the first.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Schaub still got it on the play action. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Offense lines up here. Schaub's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Got the completion. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, they call it the close route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. Takes it from the eye. Jones-Drew, right side. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
And you're an offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Maurice Jones-Drew. Ball was out. A recovery by the defense. The tackle is made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did.
We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Let's go.
Right back to him one more time. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Jones was able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end.
The Raiders know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Let's go.
Handoff. McFadden looking for a lane.
This team likes to throw the football in the end zone once they get inside the red zone. This is a nice changeup. They fool them. Well, they thought they were going to fool them with the run, but it only gets a short gain.
Third down now. Offense lines up here. Right back to him once more. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. Offense lines up here. Matt Schaub from the shotgun. They'll turn it over on downs.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Chargers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Phillip Rivers has it under center. And Matthews has handed the football. Gains 15.
Matthews is going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
First down at the 24. Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Chargers come out with a split backfield. Second down, 4 to go. Justin Tuck has a sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapse on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. And there's Floyd. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Jenkins has got a chance this time. Brought down at the 20. The Raiders now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Double tight end formation. First down at the 20. They give it to him on the counter. He's tackled right at the 24. And now they'll try over again on second down. Matt Schaub has it under center. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. Third and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
First down here after the run. The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Jones going to get set in the slot for this snap. Schaub from the gun for about 4.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's third and short. Every offense is better in third and short than third and long, of course.
Get ready.
The Raiders take it from the 38. And he's thrown to the ground.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
So that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 25. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now. Second down now. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Max all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 12. Matthews. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
Makes the reception. Brown's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Puts it through for 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Matt Schaub has it under center. Still got it after the play action. Almost intercepted that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders take it from the 28. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Now 1st and 10. Reaches out and snatches it. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Nice tackle.
Anytime you see a defense that can't stop the run right up the middle, there's a couple of things. The middle linebacker's probably not doing his job, and you might not just have enough meat up inside to hold up against those big offensive linemen.
2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready.
Handoff out of the eye. Johnson's there to make the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It's now 2nd down. Moore's in the slot. Jones-Drew takes it. Toss play. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Matt Schaub has it under center. 3rd and 4. And here's the toss. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Feeds him again. That's Weddle making the stop. And that's going to do it for the first half, folks. We'll be back to Raiderland for the start of the 2nd half after this. Fields the football at the 8. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. He's brought to a halt.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Second down, 3 for the first. And now on the draw. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 40. Matthews up the middle, and Matthews is brought down.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 8. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch inbounds.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football against cover 3. The defense is trying to stop the big pass plays down the field, so you can clearly see when somebody's around the receiver. Throw it out there near the sideline. Get these easy completions.
The Chargers take it from the 38. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd and a long way to go. Rivers finds Gates, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders are set for their next possession. Matt Schaub has it under center. 1st down at the 26. Jones-Drews got it on the handoff. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Now looking at 3rd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Number 21 with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Raiders have it at the 29. He has the grab.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Number 8 passes a fastball.
This will be 2nd down. Jones-Drews lined up directly behind the quarterback here. To the ground. Manti Te'o makes the tackle.
Number 50 makes the tackle.
Now 3rd and 10 following the run. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Takes another handoff to the right side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21. Ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 5 for the first. The Raiders snap it at the 41. McFadden has it out of the eye.
I think we heard this all.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. Chargers getting set for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Coming onto the field, 6'5" quarterback Matt Schaub, who came into the league through the Atlanta Falcons. It's been 7 years as the quarterback of the Houston Texans. They face 1st down. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Middle. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Jones is lined up in the slot. 2nd and 10. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders take it from the 33. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short. 4th down.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. So that means Taiwan Jones will be back for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Taking the huddle now, veteran quarterback Matt Schaub out of the University of Virginia. First down on the way. They bring in the extra tight end. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. They'll mark him at the 22. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. The defense comes out on the dime. Maurice Jones-Drew picks up about 2. Let's take a look at the defense. Young talent in the secondary out of TCU, Jason Verrett.
He's fast. Boy, the San Diego Chargers, they got to be happy. They needed some cover corners, and Jason Verrett is a cover corner. He is going to start right away.
On the money, taken down at the 39.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down here after the completion. They've come out in the dime package. Jones-Drew's taking the handoff. Butler's there to take him down. Second down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Another handoff right back to him. That's a tackle at the 48.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run. And the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing. So you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
1st and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Maurice Jones-Drew dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Matt Schaub has it under center. 3rd down and 1. And the give to Darren McFadden. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
A running back must always know the situations. 3rd and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
1st down and 10. McFadden's going to get it from the eye.
McFadden's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. Play after play after play here on this drive. Pass is intercepted. Good piece of tackling. The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers of the San Diego Chargers, he was outstanding in 2013, especially down the stretch. Led them to the playoffs and a victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Philip Rivers continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25.
The Chargers offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Handoff by Rivers, and Matthews is brought down. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff and pick up about 4. For this defense today, the former first-round pick out of the University of Houston, DJ Hayden.
Yeah, fought through some injuries in 2013. You expect him to come back with all that talent and be one of the best corners in the NFL.
Throws to the right. Rivers to Woodhead.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down. Matt Schaub has it under center. Toss play. Running room. What a run by Jones-Drew.
Woodhead's a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get into secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
First down here after the run. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Sticks to his hands.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Back to the air here on first down. The Raiders now move the chains.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They're going back up top. Pulls it in.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
Jones-Drew's lined up as the single back. Makes the catch in the open field. Gains 13.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Get ready.
Staying with the passing game on first down. He's got the catch. Picked up a couple that time.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone, so close to getting over the goal line.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Extra point is good. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. It's first down as they head to the line.
Coughed up the football.
Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Royals in on the tackle.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
What a place to start for the offense. Matt Schaub has it under center. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
That leads us to second down. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Third down. It's third down coming up. Offense lines up here. They'll run it here. Jones-Drew's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
The defense is ready. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Raiders kickoff team is on the field and the offense is on the sideline celebrating a score that was all set up thanks to a very tenacious defense that recovered the fumble. Woodhead's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Chargers offense now coming out. First and 10. And Matthews is going to secure the handoff.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down following the run. Rivers keeps it. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Third and 10. Catch made near the sideline.
Bad timing that time by the defense on the blitz. They mistime it. It gives the quarterback the extra time. And he finds the receiver down the field for the completion.
Jenkins is going to look for space now. Marshall's there to take him down. The Raiders break huddle and start their drive this time from the 38. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 38. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Two tight ends on the field here. And now here's the toss. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
3rd and 8. Toss to the outside. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21 gets the ball. Gain of 4 on the play.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He is tackled right at the 50. The Chargers defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
56 on the tackle. No gain.
2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Darren McFadden will run with it. They bring him to the turf.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Matt Schaub has it under center. 3rd and 7. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 20 with carry. Gain of 4.
The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. Schaub's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Raiders take it from the 43. Jones-Drew is tackled down. The Raiders know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Schaub standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the reception. That's a touchdown.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
The Chargers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Chargers get ready to start their drive. And Matthews is in the backfield. Single back set. Keeps it here. On his way. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Touchdown Chargers.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Raiders will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 21-7. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Raiders ready to take over the football. Matt Schaub has it under center. Now 1st and 10. They run the counter play. The Raiders have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Jones-Drew's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
Get ready.
Gets it again. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
4th and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Catch made along the sideline.
The risk paid off that time for the coach. He goes for it on 4th down, and the offense picks it up. That'll give you some momentum.
First down here after the completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Should have had it.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Out to the left. Secures it with 2 hands. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
The Raiders from the 32. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 2nd and 12. Breaks free. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Schaub's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. He'll get it again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Offense lines up here. The Raiders have it at the 24. He's going to get another carry. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
What a drive this has been. Here's another handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The long drive continues. Back to the ground, and a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
This is 3rd down. This long drive continues. Maurice Jones-Drew out to the right. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden. He'll be tackled, but a new set of downs on the way.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
So 1st and goal to go. McFadden. Gains maybe 5.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
This will be the 15th play of the drive. This has been a long drive so far. Gives it to him again.
Oh, my gosh. He should have scored that time. Gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if the offense is good enough to push it in.
Mounting a serious drive. They touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? 3rd and goal. Your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Chargers getting ready now to start their drive. This will be the last play before halftime. Takes the knee. Coming up, 2nd down. That does it for the first half. Chargers trail in this one. The Chargers ready to return the kick.
And no return here. So Rivers will start this drive from the 20.
The Chargers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Royals, a receiver in the slot. Rivers has got it in the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Tight end in motion. The Chargers from the 22. Has Royal. They'll mark him at the 28.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. The flag is down.
False start, offense.
3rd down after the penalty. Split backfield here. Split backfield here. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Allen's got the catch and the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That's 2nd down coming up. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Just a quick drop back. Allen's got it. 1st down. Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Woo, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way to come up with the catch.
1st down at the 46. And the give to Ryan Matthews.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Offense lines up here. They call his name again. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd down and 7. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates. In on the stop. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Chargers have it at the 39. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Play after play after play here on this drive. The Chargers have it at the 39. Muscles through the defender. Incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. First down here. Jones-Drews lined up in a single back formation, and he'll try it left. That's Legion with the tackle.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Get ready.
They'll run it with him again. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. King is back now. He'll be punting. He thinks twice about returning this one and signals fair catch. The Chargers come onto the field now for this next series. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Will go draw. He's tackled right at the 48.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Second down, 3 to go. Keeps it here. Reaches out and grabs it.
Rivers selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Matthews, tackled by Top.
Matthews is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain. It's
now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Royals in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. And he's taken down.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Wide open for the catch. And it's Roach there to meet him.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. San Diego in for the score.
Touchdown Chargers.
When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now, the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
The point after try is in the books. The Raiders returners are back deep. They still have that big lead. Scores 28-14. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. First down coming up. Jones-Drews lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Jones-Drews never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They run the counter play, and that's Teo in on the stop.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block. And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Matt Schaub has it under center. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Back to him for a gain of about 5.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Get ready.
Takes it again. Searching for space to the right. Butler's in on the tackle. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
They'll go ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Raiders snap it at the 41. Has Jones. This is going to set up a change of possession.
Well, here you are in the second half and your team is losing. How about that defense coming up with a 4th down stop, gets the ball back for their offense. That is a tremendous job by the defense.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. A lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Second and short. And Gates has gotten the catch and the first.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25. The defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. Second down coming up. Tight ends in motion here. Rivers out of the gun. To the outside. The catch is made.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Third down on the way. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. It's Woodhead.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
He converts here on the field goal try.
Way you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down here. Offense lines up here. Maurice Jones-Drew. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And that's a gain of 13.
Well, you're just getting dominated physically when the offense just runs the football right up the middle. The middle linebacker and the defensive tackles just have to be better.
First and 10. They want to keep feeding him the football. He's brought down.
Number 21, the ball carrier. 1 yard gain on the play.
Second down here. Matt Schaub has it under center. And the give to Darren McFadden. A tackle behind the line.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a third and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Third and 12 to go. McFadden's handed the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Good job by the defense. Their team is down. It's in the second half. And the opposing offense, what do? They go for it on fourth down. You are ready for the play. You make the stop. That'll turn things around.
Tight end in motion. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. The Chargers have it at the 44. Makes the reception. Tuck's going to make the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts them in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Royals lined up in the slot. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Throws the pass. And Matthews has got it. And a first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun, and he's thrown to the ground.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Rivers out of the gun. Allen's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Big moment here. 3rd down coming up. And Gates is the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Rivers out of the gun. Launching it deep. Touchdown. This game is tight.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. 1st down at the 21. They'll go ground. Jones-Drew is tackled down. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down. Two tight ends on the field here. Jones-Drew's going to take the handoff now. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Jones is a receiver in the slot. Staying with the running game on 1st down. They immediately call for a timeout. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Nickel formation for the defense here. He'll keep it on the play fake. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Schaub's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Raiders have it at the 34. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Ducks out of bounds.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Chargers get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with. 1st down and 10. Floyd's got the catch and the first. The Chargers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Rivers has tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good.
Rivers finds Gates.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Matthews lined up in the backfield.
They send the tight end in motion. Second down and 4.
Phillip Rivers unloading the long. Woodson with the interception. He stacked up at that point.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Jones-Drews lined up now as the running back behind. Ball's loose. Teo with the tackle.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Schaub's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Greeny's there to make the stop. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Offense lines up here. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed 1 first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
Phil, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
It doesn't take long to notice the gameplay improvements in Madden NFL 15, and it starts with the new zoom camera angle, which brings an exciting and fresh feel to the game. Toggle through 6 additional camera angles at the line of scrimmage, including traditional, all 22, and defensive lock with the simple push of a button. Also, defense takes a big step up this year. Tackling the ball carrier and rushing the passer headline a slew of upgrades, such as new coverage adjustments, contain assignments, and an off-the-ball mechanic that increases your chances of successfully defeating blocks if you nail the correct timing. Skills Trainer provides helpful tutorials and challenging drills to get you comfortable with all the new tools you'll need to become a successful Madden player. And of course, don't forget to check out the in-game manual for a full list of gameplay controls and details.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's Jones-Drew's Raiders going up against Charles's Chiefs. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Now as we go to the field, it's Tywan Jones back deep for the kickoff. Ryan Suckup in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Out of the University of Virginia, quarterback Matt Schaub. They come to the line, and it's first down. Double tight end formation. Maurice Jones-Drew able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Then picks up about 3. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense.
Get ready. Fire 88. Fire 88.
They call his number once more. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football, try to wear the defense down.
Well, they tipped their hand here early. They're going to be very aggressive today, going for it here on 4th down. The Raiders take it from the 33. Got the completion. And They advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And here we have second down.
No gain on the play.
Matt Schaub has it under center. They hand it off to him again. Jones-Drew, right side, gains 5.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Get ready.
Third down and 4. Right back to him one more time.
Good job that time by the defense. They get the fourth down situation here. They were bending a little bit, but they didn't give up the big play. Good job.
At quarterback, he was the first overall selection in the 2005 draft out of the University of Utah. Quarterback Alex Smith. First and 10. Charles is going to take the handoff from the eye. Branch is in on the tackle. And now they'll try over again on second down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Smith with the handoff. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Chiefs bring in an extra tight end for this play. Another carry here. The tackle is made.
The Chiefs would love to run the football in all situations like this. When you only need a little bit of yardage to get a first down, they show their power there. And I'll tell you what, this gives the coach a lot.
Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Charles is there that time for the tackle. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. And the hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. He takes it on the counter. Gains 11.
The Raiders offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Matt Schaub has it under center. First down at the 15. Jones-Drew's got it on the handoff.
Well, that time that run play in the red zone, it did not fool the defense. The offense gets overpowered. They get a very little gain that time on the run.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Right back to him once more. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
The Raiders won't be happy with the results of that play. They run it once they get into the red zone, and it does not fool the defense. They get overpowered, and they get a short gain.
3rd and 7. Right back to him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21 on the run. 1 yard gain on the play.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. Matt Schaub has it under center. Quick drop back. He'll throw it over the middle. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Good job by the defense that time. 4th down, they were ready for everything. Very aggressive, fast. They make the play, and this could change the game around.
Offense lines up here. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. And that
That's a gain of 10.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job making the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
And they'll run the football with Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Charles is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chiefs snap it at the 26. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run.
Again, they'll lean on it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 37.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Smith connects with Avery.
As we get a look at this defense, Justin Tuck, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for.
Yeah, it's hard to game plan for him, Jim, because he can line up anywhere. He'll line up over the center, the guards, he'll get outside and try to speed rush you. Justin Tuck, very versatile.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on 3rd down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
And a touchback. They face first down.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play.
Jones-Drew's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
That'll stop the play right there. On the way, 3rd down. Third down now.
The Chiefs come out in the nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. What a run by Jones-Drew.
Jones-Drew is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
First down here after the run.
Get ready.
Again, staying with the safe plays. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
2nd down now.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. He'll get it again.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Matt Schaub has it under center.
3rd down and 8. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
King is back now. He'll be punting. backed up. Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Jamal Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd and 6. It's out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Jenkins in the slot. Smith takes it from the gun. Looks to his left. Has his target.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Jenkins has got it now. That brings the play to an end. First down on the way. The defense comes out in the nickel. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. That picks up 7.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Jones-Drews lined up as the single back. Handoff, middle, and tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
3rd down and 2. Feeds him again. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. Schaub will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Jones-Drew takes it. Toss play. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
Jenkins is lined up now as a slot receiver. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs have it at the 44. To Avery. And the tackle is made at the 41.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
They bring in the extra tight end. Midway, 2nd quarter. He's got the catch, and that's good for only a yard or 2.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 4. Smith's got the football after the play fake. Taken down at the 27.
Smith's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Smith will have it in the pistol. 1st and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football. Justin Tuck in on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the running play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 2nd down and 10. Handoff made. Taken down at the 21.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Smith connects with Bo. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
Charles lined up in the backfield. First down and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Charles is in the backfield. Single back set. Gets the handle here. Good for only a yard.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Jenkins lined up in the slot. 3rd and 9. Throws to the right. Has his man. And that picks up 3.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
And the kick is good for 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Raiders are getting set for their next possession. Jones-Drews lined up in a single back formation. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. That's a gain of only a yard. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Now, looking at 3rd down.
Let's go.
Toss to the outside. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. That's a timeout by the defense. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. Jones-Drews lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Raiders from the 27. Throw to the left. With 2 hands, he has it. And he's brought down right at the 42.
That's a good play that time by the offensive coordinator. 4th down try. He makes the right call, and they pick up the first down.
First down at the 42. Catch made. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Raiders call a timeout. Their first. First down here after the completion. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Eyeing that left side. Gets it out for the completion.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Let's go.
2nd and 9. Looking across the middle. Got the completion. He's brought to a halt.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Offense lines up here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
Well, Tim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
2nd and 10. Has his man. And that's Barry in on the stop. The Raiders are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Matt Schaub has it under center. What a catch. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Raiders line up now for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Chiefs return team hoping to set up something before the half as they've fallen behind. The score's 7-3. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Chiefs are set for their next possession. Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. First down at the 20. They will give it to Jamal Charles. Brought down at the 26.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That does it here for the first half. Chiefs trail in this one. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. The Chiefs offense heads on to the field. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Smith's setting up now in the pistol. The Chiefs line up in the pistol offense. Second down and 9. Brings it in.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
Charles is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Jenkins has got it at the 21. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. The Raiders will begin their drive from the 26 now. It's a two tight end formation. First and 10. To the outside, Jones-Drew.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Ali's the one who brings them to the ground. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Number 21. Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. Matt Schaub has it under center. The Raiders snap it at the 31. Makes the reception.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The defense comes out in the dime. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. And he's forced to the ground.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down and 13. Reaches out and snatches it. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The Raiders for the point after. He made it. Moore's taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Davis going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs now will start their drive at the 23. Smith set into pistol. Now 1st and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. Nice tackle.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. The Chiefs have it at the 34. Jamal Charles brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd and 2. Takes another handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Jenkins is a receiver in the slot. Midway into the 3rd. Has space. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Jamal Charles carries the football. That's a gain of 10. Second down here after that run play. Smith will take it right from the center. And Davis is taking the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when you get a couple first downs, it just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
First down at the 31. Davis is going to secure the handoff. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The catch is made. Fasano's met at the 23.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd and 2. Outside now on the toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Davis is looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Raiders getting set now for their next series. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that gains a few.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Jones-Drews lined up as the single back. Johnson's there to make the tackle. Now 3rd and 5 after the run. Another handoff right back to him. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. 2 tight ends on the field here. The Raiders have it at the 24. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession.
But when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on 4th down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
The Chiefs take it from the 23. Davis tackled down after a gain of 5.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
2nd down and 5. Davis handed the football, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Taking it up the middle, and that's a gain of 9. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Now this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone, so close to getting over the goal line.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Dropping back 3. Branch is able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd and goal from the 3. Davis going to take the handoff now. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Low touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal. And what do? They don't, it doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Raiders offense now coming out. First down at the 21. Maurice Jones-Drew. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Let's go. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Let's go. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. 3rd down has been a killer to them all day long.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. Schaub's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Gets it again. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
I know what the coach was thinking. 4th and short. He goes, listen, we can get this and get the first down and keep the football. But he was wrong. His offense can't come through for him.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point. Smith lining up in the pistol. First down at the 29. To Avery, and he's brought to the ground.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Smith connects with Avery. That's a gain of 7.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
First down and 10. The give. And that gains 1.
Sometimes you run a play that the defense is ready for it, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it. The defense is ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Takes it out of the eye. And gains maybe 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Smith's got it in the gun. Finds his mark. This time, they fail to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today. Should be an easy one here. And converts on the 3.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Ford's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They'll run it here. Picks up about 5.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Jones-Drew's in the backfield. Single back set. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Schaub's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Houston's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Double tight end formation. Toss play here to McFadden. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders from the 32. He'll fire it out to the left. Brings it into his body. Another 3rd down failure.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. They'll turn it over on downs.
I thought it was a little too early to take that gamble. You're down by a few points in the second half, and you go for it on 4th down. That's a big decision, and I think it was the wrong decision.
Really good field position here to start this drive. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. He's tackled at the 28. Second down following the run. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. This will be second down. Davis is lined up in a single back formation. Ball comes out. The defense has the football. Tackles made.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground and the defense recovers.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. They bring in the extra tight end. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. That's DeVito making the stop.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when they're only down one score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. Matt Schaub has it under center. 3rd and 1. Back to the ground. And tackled down at the 33-yard line.
Raiders look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. The Raiders will need to get to about the 38 on this drive before they can even factor in a field goal opportunity. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. It's a two tight end formation. The Raiders have it at the 44. Throws the pass. And intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
That was an awesome job by the defense.
Now as we go to the field, it's Niall Davis back deep for the kickoff. Sebastian Janikowski has it teed up for the opening kickoff. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And no return here, so Smith will start this drive from the 20. He started his career in San Francisco, but found a home in Kansas City, the 6'4" quarterback, Alex Smith. Charles lined up in the backfield. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Almost intercepted that time. Let's set the lineup for the offense. A physical presence at wide receiver is Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah, he is. When you take how tall he is and how big he is, one of the bigger receivers in the NFL, and what a year he had in 2013.
Moore's there to take him down. With this defensive unit, the former Steeler, an outside linebacker, Lamar Woodley.
Yeah, Lamar Woodley, he can be an outside presence. He's really good at that. It's hard to block him and get the runs outside, and he has to be a good pass rusher. 2013 for him was a down year, but look out this year.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Smith's going to throw once again on this down. Pulls it in. Woodson's in on the tackle.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
First down at the 29, to the ground. He's taken down at the 23.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Tight ends in motion here. Smith's going to take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. Coming onto the field, 6'5" quarterback Matt Schaub, who came into the league through the Atlanta Falcons. It's been 7 years as the quarterback of the Houston Texans. First and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. He'll pick up 7 this time. Second down coming up. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now first and 10. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. When you look at this offense, you must begin with Maurice Jones-Drew.
I know he's short, but this guy can run with power. He gets great leverage, and you better make sure that chin strap is on or he'll knock it off.
Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down. Let's set this defensive unit now. A very intimidating presence as a pass rusher, and that is Tamba Hali.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. You know that. We talked to him. Tamba Hali from Teaneck, New Jersey, and Teaneck High School. Boy, he has been playing great football for a long time.
Third down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Matt Schaub from the shotgun. A takeaway. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Picks up 8 here.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
Second down, 2 to go. Keeps it here. Going for the home run. Almost intercepted.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
The Chiefs take it from the 33. Charles has got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good, and makes a tackle on the running back.
An empty possession for the offense. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Johnson's there to make the tackle.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders take it from the 43. Gives it to him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
1 yard gain on the play.
The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 6 for the first. Matt Schaub has it under center. The Raiders have it at the 44. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
That is called rolling the dice, and that's what it is. It's a big gamble by the offense and the coach. You go for it on fourth down, you don't make it, now you're going to pay the price.
Offense lines up here. Alex Smith from the gun. Dwayne Bowe with a nice catch there. That ball had a lot on it.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
To Avery. Throws the stiff arm.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First and 10, and they'll run the football with Charles. That's a hit by Justin Tuck.
Jamal Charles, he doesn't look like the biggest running back in the NFL. He's very fast and very powerful. That was a nice gain by him in the red zone.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Second down, 4 to go. Looking to the right side and throwing. Spins out of the tackle. Gains maybe 5.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Touchdown Chiefs.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. Brian Suckup ready for the kickoff. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down here. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Play fake. And James Jones with some nice hands brings in the bullet pass.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
Schaub from the gun. The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long. You're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Makes the catch in the open field.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. 3rd and over 10 yards, you play safe and you give up the first down.
First down following the long play. Looking across the middle, Ali's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Trying to work that left side. And he's intercepted. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being...
So that means Taiwan Jones will be back for the opening kick. And Ryan Suckup has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Taking the huddle now, veteran quarterback Matt Schaub out of the University of Virginia.
First down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here.
Will go ground. Smith in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gives them a few yards.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Brought down at the 32. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers, who so often open up the game. Schaub's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 3rd and 3. Back to him. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
Schaub's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
First down and 10.
Wide to the left. He's brought down. That's 2nd down coming up. Matt Schaub has it under center. Will go ground. Muscles through the defender. And they are in on McFadden.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Now 3rd and short following the run. Double tight end formation.
They feed it to him one more time.
That's a tackle right near the 48.
Always important to know where you are in the football field. That time, a good job by the ball carrier. Just ekes out a first down. Nice job.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10.
He'll get it again. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down and 11.
Darren McFadden will run with it. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Wow, this is just not a good job by the defense. They're giving up yards. They let the offense cross midfield already. Well, let's see if they can come up with a stop.
Moore is going to get set in the slot for this snap.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 20 on the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Matt Schaub has it under center. The Raiders have it at the 44. Middle. Jones-Drews brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. The Chiefs might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Mounting a serious drive. They want to keep feeding him the football. He's stacked up at that point.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
This long drive continues. McFadden's got the carry once more.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Nickel formation here for the defense. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Has Jones. Gains 16.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
1st and goal from the 9. And this is dropped.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 9. Keeps it here, and he's thrown to the ground.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack. Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stopped the offense that time.
Going for it on 4th down. Jones in the slot. Keeps it here. Intercepted. Breaks free on his way. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30. The tackle is made. He came into the league with the 49ers as the 1st pick in the draft in 05 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith. Now 1st and 10. Smith dumps it off. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled. Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Tuck's there to take him down. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated.
Ball's on the ground. Touchdown!
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
makes the PAT. The Chiefs' ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
The Raiders from the 27. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nantz, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Get ready.
Schaub's back in shotgun formation. Catch made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes, and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
Get ready. Break 38.
First down at the 39. Maurice Jones-Drew. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
It's a two tight end formation. Takes it again. Barry's going to make the tackle.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at third and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it. Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long.
So that means Niall Davis will be back for the opening kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks set now to kick it away. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. The Chiefs come out. Two tight ends on the field. First and 10, Jamal Charles. That picks up 7. Second down. Smith, play action. Smith connects with Avery. Avery takes the hit and is brought down.
Smith's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Smith's back at it now, dropping back once again. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. Second and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. It's third down coming up. Smith will have it in the pistol.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles.
And this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
Well, you have good team speed on the defensive side. You can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Out of the University of Virginia, quarterback Matt Schaub. First down, offense readying for the snap. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. Coming up, second down. Wide receivers are bunched up. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. The Chiefs have a lot of faith in this man. He is Eric Berry. Keep an eye on him.
He was an All-American at the University of Tennessee, made a lot of plays, and he's carried it over to the NFL. He can still make all the plays against anybody.
King is back now. He'll be punting. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. They come to the line, and it's first down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. To Avery.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Charles is taking the handoff. Back that time, in on the tackle.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, and you'll get some good yards.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Second and short. Gets it out for the completion.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. That's a gain of 6.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Smith's setting up now in the pistol. The Chiefs have it at the 44. They call his name again. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Charles is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Chiefs snap it at the 36. Davis is going to secure the handoff. And that's a gain of 10. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Smith set in the pistol. The Chiefs snap it up at the 26. Out to the left. Charles has got it. First down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. Going to be a tackle for a loss. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. Play action. Throwing now to his left. Brought down at the 20.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
He steps out. Smith will avoid the hit and slide down. They face first down. The long drive continues.
marching down the field and taking their time.
Smith takes it from the gun. And he's taken down.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Smith's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
What a drive this has been. Play after play after play here on this drive.
3rd and goal from the 8. He has the grab.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
Offense.
A short field goal try on the way.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
First down on the way.
Moore is lined up now as a slot receiver. They'll mark him at the 28.
And you're an offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Third down following the run.
Jones-Drews lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21 with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
4th down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. Jones lined up in the slot. The Raiders from the 32. Right back to him once more. Jones-Drews able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
The Raiders took a big gamble going for it on 4th down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
Jones-Drews lined up in the backfield.
1st and 10. Staying with the running game on 1st down.
Jones-Drews is tackled down. The Raiders have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Jones-Drews been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Right back to him one more time.
The Raiders face